I just want to thank you for having me on your Valentine's Day show because I didn't have anything to do, you know, because I'm just really single, and so it's a
lot of pressure when you're single. Yeah, we're not going to do anything like that. Our show has nothing to do with anything like that. It's completely. We have a cardiologist on later. Thanks a whole lot. Back at you, I say. Back right at you. Hold it. Hold it. Well, happy Valentine's Day to everybody here, and you're all my Valentines. I was going to get you a card, but you know they don't have a card for audiences. And I looked everywhere. They have a card for everything else, everybody else, every family member. They have dogs and cats. Have you seen? They don't even read. They have so my card to you, I say, is if you'd opened it up, it would be I know you're thinking, what's special about that? You caw every day, but it's a more heartfelt, warm, loving caw. If you're recording this and you play it back, you'll hear it. I don't know why the card industry decides who they make Valentine's cards for. There's a lot of love. It's not all romantic love. I love my podiatrist, for example, and they don't make a card for my podiatrist, so I made up a rhyme. If you're watching, to my podiatrist, I care for you like you care for my feet. You rub them with lotions and tenderize them like meat. Love, Ellen. Make a rhyme and a little rap out of it. This holiday really is, and it shouldn't just be a holiday, it should be every day, but it's about spending time with people that you love. That's what it's all about. The people in the Northeast, they're spending time, they're buried under a lot of snow, so whether they really love somebody or not, they're cuddled up, huddled on, celebrating Valentine's Day in blankets and trying to stay warm, which means I'm open in Baby Gap in November, and in Buffalo. That's right. Goodbye, show business. Hello, tiny sweaters. I love capitalism. Valentine's Day is also a big holiday for florists. They sell the most roses, and you ever wonder why roses are the symbolization for love? And I'll tell you, because they're beautiful but prickly. If you don't hold them just right, they'll cut you. And then there's Cupid, also a symbol for love, and I don't know why he symbolizes love. He's an angry, naked baby with a crossbow. And nothing says love better than a toddler with a harpoon, I think before they settled on Cupid, the original symbol for love was a little kitten with a tranquilizer gun. It's really hard to express what love is. People have been trying for centuries. Dr. Ruth, Shakespeare, Rico Suave, a lot of people have tried. There's one thing you can do on Valentine's Day that expresses exactly how you feel. You can dance. the ball, ma'am? That was quite a dance you were doing. Do you do all sports or just the basketball dance? Oh, there you are.
All sports.
Because, what's your name?
Carol.
Carol, do you do other sports? Because you can incorporate so you don't, people will expect that and they get bored. So you can, change it into a tennis game, You could do the bowling. You could do baseball, curling, which I'm excited about. Yeah. Think about switching it up, but I was very impressed. I have not seen that before. Excellent job. Today's show is my Valentine to you. I made it with care, I filled it with love, and I dipped it in chocolate. She's a sweet treat from the Gilmore Girls. Lauren Graham is here. And he likes long walks on a desert island from Survivor. Jeff Probst is here. And also, we met them last Valentine's Day when they got engaged on our show. Here to talk about their upcoming wedding, Alicia and Jared are here. Also. And of course, everybody loves chocolate on Valentine's Day. And I went to the See's Candy Factory to see where it all comes from. And wait till you see what I saw at See's. Anyway, today's show it's all about love. It really is. And love is different for everyone. To me, love is a battlefield, and I know Pat Benatar agrees with me. But everybody has their own definition. That's why we went to Thomas Edison Elementary School in Burbank, California, and asked a bunch of third graders what love means to them. Here's Caleb Gus. He says this.
Hi, Ellen. My name is Caleb. I think the definition of love is when someone kisses you, like, well, not like, because that'd be nasty. Anyway, happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah. And we have some surprise Valentines for some of you sitting in our audience today, and we're just spreading the love today. I wish I could spread it. You know what I wish I could do? I wish I could give all of you like a big diamond necklace or a ring or something like that. That would be so good. I said, I wish I could. That'd be crazy to give an entire audience a diamond ring. Okay, I'll do it. You're getting a diamond ring. All of you. There it is. It's a diamond right-hand ring. It's a diamond isforever.com. But also, and you can choose from 3 different styles that we're giving you a choice of. And now I'm giving you a ring, but like I said, it's a right hand. It doesn't mean anything. I can still see other audiences. Yeah. I don't want any crazy letters. Who's that audience you're with? You gave me the... I can see other audiences. Ever since the Oscar nominations were announced, we've been doing reenactments to get you interested in what's out there so you could get invested when the Oscars come along. I really think you don't have time to see all the films, and so I'm going to bring them to you. This was not nominated, but I think there's a lot of things that I should start letting you know about, and if you're interested at all, then you'll rent them yourself or go see them. For instance, I really enjoy documentaries, very, very much. Documentaries, to me, are wonderful, wonderful things to be able to learn from, because they're real life. And I don't know if anyone saw Grizzly Man, but Grizzly Man is about a man, Timothy Treadwell, who actually lived with bears in Alaska for 13 years. And ahead. He wasn't a bear expert or anything. He just went out and lived with the bears in Alaska, and he videotaped himself while bears were behind him. And so obviously this is a reenactment. I'm not going to risk anything because bears can be very, very dangerous. And I don't want to give anything away, but there will not be a sequel.
And now, a scene from the not Academy Award nominated documentary, Grizzly Man.
Okay, we're out here, and I know that there's bears around me everywhere. I've seen them this morning, and I think there's one right behind the hill that I saw earlier, and it's my favorite bear of all. They're all wonderful. This is the most majestic and ferocious of all. So, I don't want to... There it is! There he is! Oh, yes! Hello, Snuggle! It's Snuggle. I've named him Snuggle, even though it's dangerous. Hello, Snuggle. How are you doing, Snuggle? We couldn't think of anyone we'd rather spend Valentine's Day with than our first guest. You can catch her every week on the WB's Gilmore Girls. Please welcome back Lauren Brown. Happy Valentine's Day to you, Lauren.
Thanks.
Oh, you don't sound happy about that.
Well, I know George and Catherine, or whatever their names were.
Yeah, that's Roy and Kay.
well, Roy and Kay. I don't have a date for Valentine's Day, Ellen.
No.
No outrage? Really?
No.
Everyone's like, yeah, well. I don't have a
Now,
date.
it's hard to be without a date for Valentine's, isn't it?
I thought, yes, I am upset about it. Except then I thought if I did have a date for Valentine's Day, I'd be running late because I'm here,
Yes.
right?
You wouldn't be that late. It's a kind of early
Well,
taping.
except the lame guys I date, like, forgot probably it was Valentine's Day till like yesterday, and then they would and tried to get a reservation, and they probably couldn't. So like we're eating at 5:30, so I am in fact late for my imaginary date with
Who?
Well, I can't use any real names because I've dated a lot of people, so let's call him Timothy.
Timothy. Yeah. Not Timothy.
No. But so if I had a date with Timothy, first of all, I have a problem with his name already.
Yeah, you'd break up with him.
I'd break up with him
right away.
But then I'd be mad because we were eating so early, and then we'd have. And then I was like, why is my Valentine's Day fantasy so negative? Like what if I had a date with like George Clooney? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's possible.
Yeah.
Because he's like a stone cold fox. And by the way,
Did you say Stone Cold Fox?
can you argue with me? He's a stone cold fox.
Well, I just don't know what century we're in, but go ahead. Go ahead.
I just want to say I stuck by George in the fat, hairy times, you know what I mean? Because everyone knows that's how you get an Oscar is you get all fat and hairy, and look, he's nominated. So I'm talking about like bearded, stocky George Clooney. Let's imagine he's my Valentine's Day date.
Okay.
Wouldn't that be great?
Yes, let's imagine that. Oh, wait. Now you're taking it to a negative place. We were cheering you on, and you said no, it wouldn't. Why?
Because I thought it would be great for about a minute, and then I thought, no, it would be terrible because that means we're being photographed. First of all, it helps out with the reservation time, though, by the way. Now we're eating at like a normal time because I'm dating George Clooney.
Yeah.
But then I'm like getting photographed everywhere, which means I have to change because you've all seen me wear this, and if I go out with George later and I'm wearing the same thing, then people will be like, why is he going out with her? And then like in the car on the way to dinner, like the phone will not stop ringing, because of all the Oscar stuff. And I'm like, George, please, I just need a little of your time. And he's like, back off, I'm George Clooney. And I'm like, you're right. And so then we get to dinner and say that I went to dinner at my favorite restaurant in LA.
What's that?
Grace.
Uh-huh.
Do you know that restaurant?
Yes, I do.
Isn't it great?
I haven't been there.
Okay, well,
I just know it.
now I can't go and you can't go. Nobody can go because I just told you that I'm going to be there with George, and so people might like to stop by, as they do, and say, hey, George, we loved you on ER, or whatever. And so then...
They'll go all the way back to ER, I see.
Again.
Nothing recent.
Stuck in another century.
Yes.
And so then, you know, we're having dinner, and George is like, hey, this all actually went through my mind, by the way. And so we're having dinner, and George is like, hey, it's kind of crowded here because you told everybody where we're going, so let's go to our house, our house. Oh my God, it's like real to me. Let's go to the house in Lake Como, and I'm like, George, I have to work tomorrow, and he's like, you're no fun, and then we break up, and then that was my Valentine's Day, is that I broke up with George Clooney, so I'm glad that I don't have a date.
No. It's so weird you're single. Hey, everybody in the audience is getting a copy of the 5th season of the Gilmore Girls on DVD. When we come back, we're going to play a very special Valentine's Day game with Lauren Graham. We'll be right back. In honor of Valentine's Day, we thought we'd play a little game with Lauren called My Funny Valentine. All right, here's how it works. We're gonna each take turns trying to make the other guess the names of famous couples by making up what we think one would write the other on a Valentine's Day card. So it's like Celebrity, but we're guessing in different ways. So, Lauren, you're gonna go first. Oh, I'll jump up and down on a sofa. That's
I'm
how much...
Tom Cruise talking to Katie Holmes.
That's right.
Oh, there you go. I'm sorry that I didn't put our baby in the car seat. I just was...
Britney Spears and Kevin Federline.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I don't care that you're so much younger than me. You're so handsome, it doesn't matter, and you'll still love me.
Catherine Zeta-Jones?
Oh, no. And just don't...
No, the other one. Demi Moore.
Don't punk me, yes. All right.
I need to take our several adopted kids on this other pilgrimage to another. You're Foxy and I'm hot. And together...
Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt. You got some splaining to do while you love me.
Desi to Lucy?
Yes,
Ricky to Lucy?
yes.
Well, love, I'm sorry about the horseback riding accident.
Madonna and Guy Ritchie.
But who am I? I'm Guy.
Oh, God. I'm laughing because I'm blonde and you are a guy and you're all with the guys and you saw me on Laughing and you probably...
Oh, I'm Goldie Hawn to Kurt Russell?
Yes, that's right. Gilmore Girls airs on the WB Tuesday nights at 8 o'clock. Alicia and Jared are going to be out here after this. Don't go away. Well, it was a year ago today that our next guest shared one of the most special moments of their lives here on the show. Take a look.
Hey, Alicia, you are truly special.
Wait a minute. I got to stop you.
Okay.
You can't do it this way. Open up that door.
What door?
Come here.
Alicia, will you marry me?
Please welcome back our friends Alicia and Jared. It's so exciting to see that again. I don't know how many people saw it when it actually happened, but it was so fun to plan that and surprise. You were so shocked that we had flown her in. You really thought we were talking to somebody in New York.
Totally.
Oh, it was really good. And so now you made a date for the wedding. It's May
20th?
20th, and you finally, now, what took so long to ask family and friends to be a part of it?
I just had a really hard time asking my groomsmen. You know, you see people get married or propose rather on television and in the movies all the time, but you never see groomsmen or grooms ask their bridal party.
Did you get down on your knee and ask your groomsmen, or did you?
He felt like to.
Yeah.
We actually had to role play before he would ask anybody. He would call me and say, "Kitchen, dude, you're gonna be at my wedding?" And I would say, "Yeah, man, I want to be in your wedding." And then he'd be like, "Okay, now let's do your brother."
So you had to rehearse asking people. Did you think they'd say no or something?
I don't know. It was pretty pathetic.
And now, so this is the biggest problem, I would think, because you're still living in Kentucky, and you're living in New York because you want to pursue acting. And all right, so we have a whole lot of little surprises between now and the wedding, but there are some important people that wanted to share some love advice to you. Take a look at this.
Hi, Alicia. It seems like only yesterday you came into our lives and the great parenting adventure began.
You love life and you've always wanted to experience it all. Dance, plays, sports, and academics, you name it, you did it. Your mom and I are blessed that our children enjoy spending time with us as well as each other.
Several times a flower girl, and now you are the bride. The most important thing we can share with you is to rely on your faith and to follow your dreams, but to remember the importance of compromise and always be on each other's team.
And even on the days you don't like each other, you must remember that you still love each other.
We love you.
Jared, we've been married for 30 years now, and all through the challenges, we've learned that marriage means honesty, trust, and doing more than your 50%. When it was time for you to come, we were thrilled. And then, after 46 hours of labor, the doctors didn't think that either of us would make it. But you had other plans. You loved your toys, sports, and most of all, your family. We remember meeting Alicia for the first time. What a doll. We all love her as much as you do.
Always support each other's dreams, wherever life may take you. Love, laugh. When you have children, if you're lucky, they'll be the blessing you have been to us. We love you.
Isn't that sweet?
Awesome. That was so cool.
Very sweet. You're off to a good start with a lot of support and a lot of love. And you've been watching the show recently, right?
Yeah. You made me cry the other day.
When?
The lady with the cart. You said, "God blesses me every day." My friend Becky and I were like, "Whoa, we didn't expect that, Ellen." We both crying.
Yeah.
We're like, "Thank us a lot."
Yeah.
But Tim McGraw and Faith Hill were on that episode too.
Yeah.
And
they're sweet.
What a sincere couple.
Yeah.
They don't say anything just because of TV. They just really are in love. And I thought that's a great celebrity couple, I guess, you know,
yeah,
to
role model.
mimic.
They're really sweet. They're so great. They're so down to earth. And they knew that you were big fans. And so before they left, they said this to you.
Hello, Alicia and Jared. This is Tim.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm Faith, and we just wanted to say congratulations to you both. You are entering into a beautiful experience. Just remember to
Just
keep
to
it...
do everything she says. It'll be fine.
Exactly. Laugh a lot, do a lot of things together, and just enjoy each other's company. That's the most important thing. So
Absolutely.
God bless you, and congratulations.
Take care, guys.
Well, happy Valentine's Day. We're going to see you soon, and thanks for being with us on your one-year anniversary of engagement here.
Thank you.
All right. We'll be right back with Jeff Probst right after this. Our next guest met his Valentine while hosting the very popular CBS reality show Survivor. Please welcome back Jeff Probst. So tell us.
Wait, I gotta say, I didn't know I was gonna be brought to tears twice. I'm sitting in my little room, first with Roy and Kay, and then with this couple.
They're adorable, aren't they?
And you know what was neat about seeing them too is then seeing their family and see that legacy of love that's been passed down. It's really nice.
There's a couple more little things that might make you cry today. Maybe. Not you. Don't get all crazy like we brought somebody for you. But I wish we did. Now tell us how this happened. Because you can tell us that you didn't let it happen until later. But what if it did?
That's Julie, who I met on Survivor. And
she was one of the
one of the
contestants.
Right. I knew something when she walked in the room when we were casting the show, but I didn't. you didn't know it was love.
Uh-huh.
And then when we were on the show, it happened so fast, the show's going so fast, can look back now and realize I was always happy that she was still there and hadn't been voted out.
Uh-huh.
But it really was after the show, and I initiated it. I emailed her and said
But
I'd
was
like to
there
get to
any
know her.
energy, like when she was around, did she give you kind of, was she
There
looking
was
at you?
energy.
So there was definitely, she
Yeah.
felt the same way.
There was something happening, although Julie has told me many times, had you never called, I would have gone right on and probably wouldn't have thought twice about it.
Mm-hmm.
But it...
Would you try to sneak food to her or anything to...
No,
Mhm.
no, that wouldn't work.
Yeah, well, you wanted to keep her on there. You could have,
You're
like,
right.
yeah.
I was probably using some energy during
Right.
challenges to say,
Right.
come on, Barry, let's go.
Yeah.
Keep it up.
So, so have you proposed yet? How long have y'all been together?
No, a year and a half.
Year and a half.
Yeah.
But it sounds like from everything I hear, you plan on spending the rest of your life with her.
You know what's I mean, I would love to spend the rest of my life with Julie. No,
I'm not putting words in your mouth. You've said that.
I was jumping ahead to say that, I listened to what you said at the beginning about Valentine's Day, and you said it has different reasons for different meanings to different people, you know? And I have learned what's most significant so far in my life about meeting Julie, I sincerely tell you, is the greatest love lessons ever. I mean, I really didn't realize how not ready for this kind of a relationship I was. Was not ready, wasn't ready.
Uh-huh.
And, so that's, for me, Valentine's Day is really a day to look back and realize, man, I have learned a lot about love.
Mm-hmm. And I think that you can be in relationships and think you have it all figured out, and until you meet somebody that opens other, doors and areas in your life, you just go, oh, this is really what it is,
Yeah.
And it's not disrespectful to other people you've been with,
Yeah.
but kiss me. No. But it really is, all of a sudden you find that person and it just is like, oh, I see how it goes now.
You look very happy.
Yeah, I'm very happy.
Yeah?
I'm very happy.
Good Valentine's Day for you?
Yes, it's going to be a good one. I've got the little candies to give out, be mine, and so I'm set. All right, Survivor Panama Exile Island is on Thursdays at 8 o'clock on CBS. I'm going to show you my trip to the See's Candy Factory so you can see what I saw when I was at See's. Don't go away. In honor of Valentine's Day, I took a tour of the See's Candy Factory. Take a look. Hey, it's Valentine's Day. You know what that means. Love is in the air. And as you know, the best way to win your Valentine's heart is through their stomach. Well, not directly through the stomach. You'd have to go through the lips and the gums and then pass down into the stomach. Because if you went directly to the stomach, that requires anesthesia. Anyway, we're here at the See's Candy Store and Factory here in Los Angeles, so I can see how chocolate is made. And also to get some free samples.
Sugar time, sugar time, sugar time.
Oh, look at this.
Yes.
Yes.
This is where we make the magic.
Yes, we make the magic here. Are you buying someone a Valentine's Day gift?
Actually 4 people.
4?
Yeah.
Big heart means you love them. Little one means,
Big one means too much added weight.
Oh, really?
Yes, that's what that means.
You don't like the junk in the trunk?
Not too much.
What is the best Valentine's Day gift that you've,
Let's give those to you.
What are you talking about? Look at, for instance, those. Now, number 7. Now, what kind of chocolates would those be?
Those are mixed. Those are the nut and chews. You have milk chocolate and dark chocolates. A lot of nut pieces. We'll give you all the free candy you want.
How did that get there? That's so weird. I would never, ever. So,
Okay, now you have to keep those.
What are we doing now?
We're gonna go on a tour of the factory.
Okay. So, I have to wear this?
No, you can go. It's okay.
What?
You need help here.
I guess this is good.
Yeah.
This is looks like a drawing dry cleaning machine, actually. So if somebody wants their pants, this would come around on a...
No, this has boxes come down.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. Now don't put your fingers in anything.
It would wrap it up.
Yeah, it would.
That seems like there could be an accident waiting to happen.
Oh, yeah, there's safety guards, but...
But let's say if a child or even a small monkey was in here and then all of a sudden put their hand in.
Well, we don't employ any children or small monkeys, so
Well, then
it's
that's
pretty
a good
good.
thing. All right, then you've taken the precautions,
Yes.
and that's what's important.
So we're gonna pack molasses chips.
Going up. Just a little more of the anchovies and we'll be done. It's a good idea to have this for employees to take a break and do the kind of...
So this is Rocky Road.
Uh-oh. My contact. My contact. Can you see it?
No, I don't see it.
Oh, wait a minute. I don't wear contacts.
You want to pack some food too? Sure. Okay.
This is fun. I've had fun. It's delicious. It was interesting. Can I take some home?
Sure. How many do you need?
About 200.
I guess we can do that.
Really?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Happy Valentine's Day. Bring out the candy! We have just a couple of minutes left, and I was curious. There's a lot of stories out here. What's your name?
Judy Britt.
Hi, Judy. Where do you live?
Littleton, North Carolina.
And where's your Valentine?
Oh, he's back in Littleton, North Carolina. My husband, Earl, for over 30 years.
Over 30 years. That's very sweet.
And 6 children and 11 grandchildren.
Wow. Well, no wonder you're here. Got to get away from that a little bit,
Yes,
don't you?
yes.
Are you having fun?
Yes, 6 of us came out to have a great time in California.
You want to give a shout out to him?
Oh, yes. Hello, Earl. Love you.
Love you, Earl. Holla! Well, what's your name?
Gloria Gonzalez.
Gloria Gonzalez. And where do you live?
California, Montebello.
Montebello. And where's your Valentine?
Iraq.
He's in Iraq? Oh, for how long has he been there? Stand up one second there, saying they can't see all of a sudden. How long has he been there?
Oh, he's been there since August 22nd.
Uh-huh. August 22nd. What's going on here, though?
Having a baby.
Is that his? Let's
Yes.
find out for sure. Surprise! All right, so he left right after you got pregnant, and how long after did he leave?
He left right on August, and that's when I found out I was pregnant.
Uh-huh. Oh, that's sad. And so, and have you talked to him lately or no?
Emails. Mm-hmm. Off and on.
Wouldn't it be sweet if he had like a video message for you or something like that?
That would be sweet.
What's his name?
Jesse.
Okay, let's see if Jesse has a video message for you.
Hi, babe. I love you and I miss you. You complete me. And I miss you over here every day, with every breath.
Wow, that sounds like he really, really does miss you.
Yeah. Miss you too.
I really do miss her.
Wait, it sounds like he can actually hear us. Hey, Jesse?
Yes, I can.
See, he can hear you! And after the show, which is any minute now, you're going to be able to talk to him for as long as you want.
Okay.
And so you can actually say the things you want to say, because you just seem in shock right now. So, Jesse, hang out, and she's going to talk to you, and all of our thoughts and prayers are with you. If you want to know how you can support our troops, you can log on to americasupportsyou.mil. I want to thank my guests, Lauren Graham, Jeff Probst, Alicia, and Jared, and everybody at See's Candy. I'll see you then. Bye.